Hey there, my name's Danny Bevins.
My name is Ross Hegtvedt.
And we're going to do a 5-question interview for you today. We've been buddies since we were 13, and Ross is a super interesting guy who I respect and I admire, so I'm excited to interview him today. And I'm going to start off. So
let's hear your questions, Danny.
My first question to you is, your Instagram handle is Spirit Logic. So what does that mean to you?
I'll give you a bit of the origin story behind that. I was in Washington, D.C. On vacation my senior year of college with some really close friends. And we were sitting on the steps of the Capitol after a day of adventure. And my friend was pontificating on something. And he used the phrase mirrored logic. And I misheard him. I thought he said spirit logic. And so I said, oh yeah, spirit logic. Anyways, so I figured I better snag the Instagram while I can. So that's why it's my Instagram handle. But I think it's such a cool idea, and that's why I'm happy I mistook mirrored logic for spirit logic. That was the spirit talking to you.
That
Exactly.
was your own hearing and turning into something. No, it's
exactly.
The whole lifestyle.
It's about what you intentionally feel. The conclusions intentionally feeling leads you to.
Would you say that that's after you thinking about it, or is that going to be your first gut reaction?
I would say that it both encompasses some of the ideas that strike you, like lightning bolts, as well as the meditative, intentional dwelling upon an issue. My question to you is, what real-world, quote-unquote, skills have you gained from your profession? Traipsing about on stage, going to interviews. How has your practice in this career path of yours impacted just those daily moments of life?
The way I've developed those is, if you think about it, you as an actor or an entertainer, I like to think of myself as an artist, almost like an act. You are your own brand, you are your own business. When I book gigs and I do gigs, that's another business hiring me, like a consultant. Then I have to learn how their business works, so it's a business interaction.
It just makes sense to me because it's just another labor market. You really have to know and leverage yourself in ways in which you don't have to in other professions.
And additionally, then, when I wasn't doing gigs, I worked at a corporate gym facility, which I won't name, but I was also working a lot as a manager. And that in itself, as a personal trainer, you are your own business as well. I don't know, a lot of interaction, a lot of work, that is real world experience.
Yeah.
Being out in the world.
Absolutely.
Spending time, especially in the cities that I've spent time in. Tell me about the Purple Isle. Tell me about your role with the Purple Isle. Explain what the Purple Isle is.
Oh, that's nice of you to ask about that. Basically, at the Purple Isle, we bring emerging civic leaders together into pop-up hackathon style, what we call innovation labs, where teams of emerging civic leaders get together to compete in creating innovative solutions that address specific challenges that we have in our socio-political life right now. We try to bring really smart, really creative people, the business and political and nonprofit leaders of tomorrow, and artists, and basically just watch the magic happen.
Almost like a think tank, or like a watering hole, if you will, of like-minded people from different backgrounds. Yeah,
we create some very intentional water holes.
That's cool.
Check us out. We're really cool, and we'd be happy to do something with you.
Hashtag Purple Isle. Is that what? Did you guys have a hashtag?
Yes. Danny.
Yes.
If you didn't do acting, what would you be doing right now? If you weren't this amazing theater artist?
Probably would be working on creating a professional green team business that could be started in separate cities. That could be like a national business. And what they do is they work towards working on current facilities, buildings, and how they can make that more economically and eco-friendly environment.
Development.
Yeah.
developed ways.
Yeah. I know it's not working on the environment or the natural habitat in a sense. It's working on what's already here. So like with where we're at right now, how can we currently make it better?
So it wouldn't be about designing new buildings, it would be about sort of retrofitting communities.
Exactly. Retrofitting communities. Okay. What are 5 components that make up Ross Hegtvedt's life?
This reminds me of a question on a college application. College I did not get into.
I'm pretty sure that's where I got it from.
Let's see. The first one is sorcerer.
Okay.
Which sort of represents my creative and adventurous side. The second one is monk, for the discipline and spirituality that it brings. And also the sort of the fitness as well.
Yeah.
The third one is diplomat.
Okay.
Because work in the international sphere, but also things that defines a diplomat is respect. And very intentional interactions with somebody to build and maintain relationships. And then the final one is entrepreneur, because we're out here to do stuff. The fifth one is dragon. What ridiculous thing have you been tricked into doing or believing?
Going to school. Yeah, I think after Paideia, man, we could have gone out to the world. I mean, it would have been hard, like school was and like becoming a young adult is, but I think it would have helped us for our current situation, or it would have helped me for my current situation. I don't think school is for everyone, and I think a lot of smart people can maybe do a lot better good in this world if they weren't in $100,000 worth of debt, which I'm not in. But there are a lot of people that are. So a lot of people are in debt, and I think what does that return for a piece of paper? But that's kind of how our society is set up.
Just like healthcare, it's twice as expensive than for the rest of the world, and we get less than ideal outcomes.
Yeah.
So we really
less than ideal.
Well, I kind of agree with you. I feel like I wasted some of my time in undergrad, to be honest.
Dude, no doubt. I did a lot in undergrad, and I still feel that way. What can young people do politically, just like your average young person around our age, mid-20s, politically, to help their community?
That's a really important question. The good news is that there are a whole lot of ways to do it. My favorite thing, of course, is find a candidate you believe in and go knock some doors for them. Even if you got to drive or it's a 30, 40-minute commute, it is so worth it. There's nothing quite like putting in work on a political campaign. But that's not for everybody. And some people, I personally hate phone-ins. Get involved with the activists who are trying to do something about homelessness or affordable housing or sustainable development in your area. This actually leads me to one of my questions for you, Danny, which was, are you registered to vote?
I am registered to vote.
Here?
Yeah.
All right.
Already, yeah.
Excellent.
I did it when I did my change of address.
Hell yes. Well, we have an election coming up. It's really important to vote. And I know we don't all have time to pay attention and know all of the down ballot candidates. Don't make it easy.
Shout out to that sticker.
Yeah. So.
You feel good? You can Instagram it? Exactly.
People love that. That's the thing now.
Do that, yeah.
I think civic engagement. What are your 3 favorite animals in order? And you don't have to tell me why, but I'll tell you what they mean.
Oh, okay. Wolf, lion, elephant.
The wolf is how other people see you.
Oh!
Yeah, there you go. The second one is how you see yourself. The third one is what you really are.
I like that. I didn't mind any of those. What do you pay most attention to in pop culture?
I'm on Twitter a lot. In my Twitter...
I'm not really on that Twitter game. I gotta get into it.
Yeah, it's... see, on Facebook, everybody is shouting about politics or is having a life moment. Yeah, exactly. On Instagram, everybody's like...
Group therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
Therapy.
On Instagram, everybody's life is perfect. Everybody's doing cool new things, or at least eating new things. But on Twitter, the world is burning, and we're laughing at it.
ATO! So that was our 5-question interview, the 5Q interview. I always like saying that because it rhymes. And again, this is Ross Hegtvedt. I'm Danny Bevins, and thanks for watching.